file that I got emailed, but I couldn't open it. It said it was
Stay connected with them. I have no idea lives in the area.
I don't know what else to do.
So challah is made out of 7 ingredients. So we got the mixture already mixed here. We got water, we got eggs, we got oil, salt, and sugar. And this one. This is flour. So we got each bag is 6 pounds of flour. This is special flour for high gluten flour. Obviously not for people that are gluten free. But over the years we've been making tremendous amounts of challahs. I think we're over, since the time we moved to town, we're over 30,000 challahs. 14 years in the making. 13 years. So,
what was the inspiration of doing this?
You know, the inspiration is people are suffering. You know, we do many different programs throughout the year, and people are sick of the Zooms. People don't want to see a computer, and many lonely people out there. So everyone was saying we're sick of 2020, 2021 could only get better. So the way to do it is not to just hope for 2021 to get better, but actually make it better by starting with acts of kindness. You know, do it ourselves. Don't wait for it to come.
So how long did this go for?
This is 15 minutes stays on. I'm still missing one ingredient. This is this is just 6 ingredients. I'm putting in the 7th ingredient, which is the pre-mixed yeast that is already started being activated. And put that in. One of the secrets of getting the yeast activated is to mix the yeast with sugar. You know, yeast grows like alcohol, which grows from sugar. So the sugar helps it activate properly. And you know, this is actually the first for this project. We got this new mixer. Devorah used to make each one of these flours separately. You know, each bag separately. So we counted. Yesterday we made 18 batches of this. So that's 18 times 3 that Devorah would have had to make with a small machine, which is a tremendous amount.
And so how many pieces of challah is going to...
This one is going to do... Devorah likes to give generous with the challah. She doesn't like to do the skim. So this one is going to be 24 nice, large size challahs. They usually finish the challah. There's one hogger of the challah in the house. You got to find the culprit. Sometimes it's the dog.
You see how they're doing it so nice? I love that.
Yeah.
That's so smart. Ready?
You ready?
Yep.
Jody, we got the window today.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
So Scott, this is a blessing that she's doing right
Okay,
now.
all right.
Asher Kirishana, Kirishana, Vitzirana, Lafish, Challah.
Where's the piece?
So we remove a piece of dough from every
Over
batch.
here. Back right over here.
Many years ago, when the Jewish people lived in Israel and had the Holy Temple standing, there were certain obligations to donate certain parts of our income or parts of our foods to the Jewish people who served the community. but we keep this tradition till today because it has such a vital lesson and it brings such a basic concept of Judaism into our homes. The challah is one of the very basic needs of a human being, bread and water, and we often take our basics for granted. And we're grateful when something massive happens, right? We win the lottery, then we're grateful for a number of years, or we get a new house, we're grateful for 1 year. But when basics come our way, we don't even think twice to be grateful for them. And Judaism says, no, we need to stop there's certain blessings that we say before we eat food, before we put something in our mouth, when we wake up, we are grateful for being able to stand, being able to see, being able to hear. Like all these things are things that we have to train ourselves to be grateful for. So this is a mitzvah that we do where we separate a piece of the dough when we make a dough this size, or any size that's large enough to be considered a dough. We take off a piece and we first recognize that this is a gift from God. So this piece I'm not using because I'm recognizing that it belongs to God, it's a gift from God, and only then can I benefit on my own. So every time I make a dough, you'll see the ladies reminding me, wait, we didn't do the blessing. And we have a whole pile over there that we don't use. That's, not for us, not for our own benefit. And only once we do that, then we can partake in enjoying the dough that we have.
It's called egging the challahs. It should be shiny and like the last press before you put it into the oven.
Let's spray one.
So this is 20 minutes in.
Actually, we're going to bring a lot of the bags to that room.
Well, double, yeah.
Give me one moment, I'm gonna help you, okay? Let's see what we're doing here. Jody, is that yours or is it on low? Lulu came already? Did you see Lulu?
She was not here today.
Devorah and Lulu didn't come yet.
Yesterday I was speaking to someone.
Okay, cool.